playing tonight.
It'll be
They
cool
better
when they
be.
get that clan queue coordination bullshit figured out. So that way we could coordinate versus those guys. That'll be fun.
I think they have.
Well, they haven't implemented it fully yet. I don't think. I think they have to like turn it on or some shit for events or because there's that like
Well, yeah, you
specific
have to
queue.
schedule it with them.
Mm-hmm.
You have to speak with the devs. Like the two guild leaders have to speak with someone in the community, like Katie or
Well,
Brent or
they
something.
need to fix it up and make it easier to use than that. You know, they need to make it so that way each side has 20 people. They can just queue up for that. You know that
Well, yeah,
fucking clan
that's
v
the
clan
way.
thing.
Well, that's like the way it works. Is you have to speak the two guild leaders or something like that need to speak with one of the community members, like one of like Katie for instance or Brent or any of the devs, and then they'll set it up. You tell them the time, the date, and then and then anyone in those two guilds can queue up into a competitions match, and you'll automatically be queued together instantly. At least that's the plan. I haven't seen anyone do it yet, so I don't know. I never heard anything about whether or not it's working.
Do you think a human's ever fucked an elf?
Definitely, dude.
Oh, I have. I've had sex with a lot of elves.
I'm sorry, I was just reading stuff on my phone, and that's what I came back to. Has a
Don't tell me you
human
never
ever?
thought of it.
I never said anything like that. All I said was I was just like zoned out, and it's like, has a human ever
You
fucked an
know,
elf? Like, oh,
Gavin, it's funny you
that's
said
great.
that. I was actually reading up on that like a day or two ago, or like half a week
Eldar
ago.
human intercourse.
So, yeah,
There's
it
lots of
doesn't
stories
really
of
ever
it.
happen, but when it often happens, it's with Dark Eldar because they're like hedonists and all that.
Unless you're part of the Inquisition.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of the Black Library books that deal with the Inquisition do have stories of Inquisitor Eldar relations.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like most of the time, whenever some kind of Eldar is fucking some kind of human, it's a Dark Eldar because
They take them as
normal
slaves.
Eldar are like celibate and Dark Eldar are like hedonists and all that.
Yes.
How come we never see any Dark Eldar
They're
in any of the
pirates.
games?
They're pirates.
Okay.
They're like super small in number.
Yeah.
They're in Dawn of War Soulstorm.
But they didn't really
Think,
do them
wait,
that well there. They didn't really like justify Dark Eldar as Dark Eldar there.
so Eldar have fucked regular humans, but probably never Space Marines.
Space Marines don't fuck.
Yes, they do.
Some do.
Yeah, but they're like extremely rare instances. But like like LSM,
Wait, how does
pretty
that
much never fuck.
work?
Majority of chapters have all their testosterone and shit, all the like sexual fucking hormones and shit removed. So there's like it's impossible for them to even feel the desire to want to have sex. But some chapters, like the Space Wolves, for example, don't fuck with that at all, and they just let the Marine have their dick in their balls like normal.
Well, they are dogs, so I guess it's like
I think we
I'll
as
be right
Dark
back.
Angels have had our were neutered. I think so. Sorry, guys.
Wait,
I don't care.
Space Marines get neutered?
Makes me
Not
angry.
not
Makes
not
me
like
fight better.
physically neutered. They still have their jug. It's just like they're shooting blanks if they were to shoot, but they don't really have
Okay.
the urge to
Good,
shoot.
good.
And all Space Marines have permanent erectile dysfunction.
More or less. But they are capable of love and marriage.
What if they had like something where they could shoot like poison from their dick instead of
From their mouth.
jizz?
I don't think that would be that necessary.
I mean, if they ever get into a situation where their crotch armor fails them, I mean, they gotta have some backup, right?
I guess.
So you want a person with inhuman endurance and stamina to shoot. It's gonna take a while.
It's like they can spit poisonous stuff already.
Yes, they can.
I mean, or they could have. Nah, that'd be too ridiculous.
Okay, I'm back.
Wait.
But about Space Marines fucking people, it'd be like so difficult even if they could. Because if they got into it at all, they'd fucking like shatter people's pelvises and all that.
Destroy them. That would be funny.
Have there ever been female Space Marines?
There can't be, no.
Yeah, they don't have the necessary structure to hold all the organs and shit.
Well, it's not just that. It's because the gene seed can't be taken by an XX chromosome. It needs to be XY.
Do the Sisters of Battle, do they just have Space Marine armor? Is that it?
They just
And
have
weapons?
power armor and
Yeah, they just have power
yeah.
armor and shit.
And it's not like the Space Marine power armor. It's different. It's much less powerful.
Oh yeah, because Space Marine power armor is like set for an 8-foot tall person, and the Sisters of Battle are normal sized people.
Mm-hmm. And also, Space Marine power armor is like interfaced directly with their brain and shit.
The black carapace and all
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Sister power armor isn't interfaced with them at all.
It's like
It's like an exosuit.
it's like Fallout
Yeah,
for
yeah,
power
exactly.
armor or something.
offers the same levels of protection, just not all like the same benefits.
Plus, I'm sure even if they could withstand the gene seed, they wouldn't survive. Like, even if they could withstand the gene seed and they could fit all the organs in their body, they wouldn't like survive trainings and stuff like that.
I think Chaos Space Marines.
It's like a,
just fuck all day.
No,
What?
they don't.
Sure.
No, they don't have sex. They just they
Fuck
climax.
shit up.
They climax from killing shit, like as they are destroying shit.
Yeah, that's like
what does it
that's
for
how they
them.
get off killing people.
Fuck. What was I gonna say?
Except for like Slaneshi guys, I'm sure they fuck a lot.
Oh yeah, the success rate on a Space Marine neophyte when he gets the surgeries and shit, it's like a fucking 75% death rate. For 75% of the people they do the Space Marine surgery on die, so it's like it's barely anybody even makes it to be a Space Marine anyway.
But yeah, I remember there's more than just that, you know?
There's like 20 organs or something, or like 17 organ implants, like.
Yeah,
All
and
separate
then after,
surgeries.
once you get like almost all of them, you know, you become a scout and you have to go into battle with no armor, and then if you survive that, you become an Adeptus Astartes.
Well, each chapter's a little different like that, but there's like 18 different surgeries over the course of like 7 years that they have to take and live through.
Oh yeah, like the Black Templar don't have scouts.
Well, technically they do. It's the neophytes that follow around the initiates, kind of as their own like personal servants and trainees.
Well, they don't operate as scouts. They don't operate as recon. They just give them a bolt pistol and a chainsword, and they just say fucking go in there and survive.
Follow us, don't die, and kill something.
What's rune armor?
Rune armor?
Space Wolf armor with
Yeah.
runes carved into it
Uh,
by their special rune priests. It's like artificer armor or something.
that's pretty stupid. Scouts shouldn't have that kind of save, because they don't have power armor.
What, a Fora?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have like, powered armor, but they still wear carapace, which has bits of ceramite in it.
Well, yeah, but that's nothing like, you know, plasteel and ceramite, like plates of it on them, you know?
This is true.
Do you think a unarmored Space Marine could barehanded kill a bear?
Dude,
Absolutely.
fucking no problem.
I think,
that elephant?
I think
He could
easily.
punch a bear in the head and kill it in one punch.
If not one, definitely two.
A Space Marine could palm your head and squeeze your head and crush your skull with just one hand.
What about an elephant?
Definitely.
Think
Any
you could
animal
lift an
from Earth.
elephant?
Any animal from Earth, a Space Marine could kill naked.
Well, Space Marine is like basically a modern day gorilla on steroids and really fucking smart too, like with the intelligence of a human.
Well, they're like 8 feet tall, so they're bigger
Yeah,
than
with that
gorillas.
too. But I mean, they have the strength of a gorilla. They're like gorilla's the only fucking animal that comes close to what an actual Space Marine strength is.
Pretty much.
Are there any
And
water
8 feet tall as.
specialization Space Marines?
Oh yeah,
What do you mean?
there's all the chapters can do pretty much any form of combat. Just they don't really talk about like underwater combat because it's all not that all popular in 40k, nor is it really like you know viable for a tabletop game.
Land raiders can drive underwater. They can completely operate underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
A
As
submarine.
underwater, just get exterminatus.
How would plasma weapons work underwater?
They
They
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
You would have to use
Actually, yeah,
las
they
or
would.
bolt.
No, I think they would actually, because of the I forget what it's called, but it's like this physics thing where um the plasma would be so hot that a bubble of steam would be created around it, so the water wouldn't constantly be trying to cool it. It's sort of like
Like
the
an
opposite of when you cover your hand in cold water and dump it in molten lead and it doesn't burn. It's like the opposite of that.
it's like an ionization effect, some shit like that.
Something like that. So I'm sure it could work. It would definitely have reduced range, but I mean, like plasma is so fucking hot that it's not like it could like it would be,
Instantly
like
cold.
yeah, it's not like it'd be cooled super quickly.
But bolt weapons wouldn't work.
Well, bolts
Uh,
are just mini missiles, so I think they
yeah,
could.
so I don't know if those would actually work because there would be no ignition underwater.
I'm sure they just take harpoon style bolt guns instead.
Yeah, something like that, or they just go in with chain swords, like underwater proof chain or power swords or something.
If they're gonna go with a chainsword, why not just go with a knife?
Yeah, I guess so. Mini torpedoes, exactly as. Just take a version that instead of rockets, they're just mini torpedoes.
Honestly, just go with exterminatus. Not agree, and then still order the exterminatus.